Hi, I just thought I'd come on here and do a quick video giving you my initial thoughts on the first two episodes of Agatha All Along, the new Marvel Disney Plus show. Sequel to WandaVision. Let's get on with it. There will be some spoilers. I'm not going to kind of go super deep into the plot, but there will be some spoilers because I will talk about a few scenes and characters that I like. Okay, so Agatha All Along is a direct sequel to WandaVision. Starts with Agatha Harkness trapped in Westview without her powers and basically stuck in what appears to be a crime show. Yeah, we start things off. Agatha is known as Agnes again, and we are in what is basically like a Nordic noir style crime show. So I like that they're kind of keeping that idea of having like a pastiche of a different genre. Of course, WandaVision kind of parodied a load of sitcoms for its first few episodes. I like that we kind of had a little bit of a throwback to that with this Nordic noir kind of parody. Even with the fake title sequence, which, by the way, a joke I really liked in this in this title sequence is it says, based on the Danish series WandaVision, but they'd spelt WandaVision so it looked all Scandinavian, like it had a Y instead of an I and stuff. So I liked that. That was quite fun. That was quite a funny joke. I enjoyed that. But yeah, we end up with Agatha in this crime show as Agnes, a detective, who is assigned to a murder case, and she's forced to partner up with an FBI agent who is played by Aubrey Plaza, who we'll definitely be seeing again. And then later on we're introduced to this kind of mysterious kind of goth teen who's like a thief. And it's around about this point, just a little bit after he's introduced, that we then cut to the real story where Agatha has been stuck in Westview for like 3 years, and she's lost all her memory, and she's also not got any powers. So she and this mysterious teen, who is only known as Teen because whenever he tries to tell her his name or his backstory, she can't hear him because he's clearly under some kind of curse or hex. So he's only known as Teen. There's a lot of speculation about who it is, but we're not going to get into that here. But I have my own theories on who it is. They line up with a lot of other people's theories on who it is, on who Teen actually is. But for now, he's just called Teen. And he and Agatha are going to assemble a coven to travel the Witch's Road so that Agatha can regain her powers. Teen also wants to go down the Witch's Road for something. I don't think they make it clear yet what that is, but we shall find out, no doubt. Yeah, this was really fun. I liked these first two episodes. The first episode, like I say, we have the kind of the fake detective series kind of setup, and then it smashes out of that so we can see kind of what's happened to Agatha since the events of WandaVision. And then in the second, and we also set up Aubrey Plaza's main character. Obviously, she's a fake FBI agent in the fake crime show, but then we see that she's actually playing Rio, who is another witch who really doesn't seem to like Agatha, but also probably used to date Agatha. Like, it's very heavily implied that they used to probably date as well, but now she wants to kill Agatha. And then in the second episode, we see Agatha and Teen kind of assembling a ragtag coven to help them kind of travel the Witch's Road. So that's really, really good. I like a lot of the characters in this. I like a lot of the actors in this. Catherine Hahn is great. Of course, she from reprising her role as Agatha from WandaVision. She was fantastic. She was my favourite part of WandaVision. I thought she was really, really good. Also, Aubrey Plaza's in this. She's great in it. I love Aubrey Plaza. She's just really fantastic in pretty much everything I've seen her in. Even when she's in something bad, she's usually like one of the few highlights of the bad thing. So yeah, and whoever cast her as just this, sarcastic witch, by the way, wonderful. Great casting, no notes, love that. But yeah, outside of the characters, because there are the witches who are introduced in episode 2 are quite fun as well. Outside of the characters though, I really just kind of like the vibe of this. Like, I really like shows and movies that have like a spooky kind of Halloween vibe to them, and also really love stories about witches. Like, I'm fascinated by witchcraft, both in terms of things like fantasy and fiction, but also like folklore and like the history of witchcraft and like witch trials and stuff like that. So this being a show with a very kind of Halloween feel to it, that's also about witches, that was already going to check a couple of my boxes. I was always going to be interested in this, more interested than I have been in a lot of these more recent Marvel shows, certainly. So I'm enjoying the kind of the feel of it so far. My one kind of concern with this is because it's a sequel to WandaVision and because it's the same showrunner as WandaVision, I kind of don't want it to end up ending like how WandaVision ended. Because the thing about WandaVision was I really liked a lot of it, but then, and it's going to sound weird saying this because it's a Marvel show, but I kind of lost interest in WandaVision when it went to Marvel, like at the end. Like the last episode was just like, let's have a bunch of like big CGI superhero fights, and I get it, it's a Marvel show, but I don't know, that was kind of the least interesting aspect of that show for me. So I kind of hope they kind of steer clear of that. I hope they do something more interesting towards the end of the series than just let's have a big superhero fight because it's, a Marvel property. I hope they do something else with it. But overall opinions thus far, really positive. I like Agatha. I think she's still a really fun character. Rio is great. She is going to steal this show just like how Agatha stole WandaVision. Just like how Agatha was the best part of WandaVision, Aubrey Plaza as Rio, she is going to be the best part of this show. She's going to be the most fun part of this show. I can already tell just from the her appearance in the first episode. Really liked Teen, I think, as a sidekick, or I guess a familiar, because it's a witchcraft thing. As Agatha's kind of familiar, he's really fun. I like how he's basically just a fanboy for her. That's really, really funny. And I like the Coven of Witches. I'm excited to see more of them and their kind of dynamic and see kind of how that goes. So, yeah. Overall positive thoughts on the first 2 episodes. I'm intrigued. I'm at least interested to see where the rest of the series goes. It's going to run basically until Halloween. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of the spooky stuff. I really hope it sticks the landing. Because a lot of these Marvel shows have been kind of mixed for me. Some of them have been okay, some of them not so much. I really hope this one ends up being really, really good. From these first 2 episodes, I'm looking forward to seeing at least where it goes. But that's going to wrap up my thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Agatha All Along. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think about the show down in the comments. That's all I've got for you, I guess. Yeah, see you when I see you. Bye.